We're now going to talk about the general meaning of the binomial distribution. The binomial distribution applies when we have an ensemble of n objects giving us n statistically, capital N, statistically independent events. So what do I mean by that? For example, if I toss n coins at the same time, there will be n events occurring, but these n events will be statistically independent because there is no interaction between the coins. Or similarly, I can do that by tossing n dice, and I will end up with n statistically independent events occurring, and there is no correlation between those events because there is no interaction between individual dice. So I have n statistically independent events. P is the probability of occurrence of an event, the probability of occurrence. For example, probability of getting a head. If I'm tossing n coins, for each coin, what is the probability of getting a head? That I can call P. Then the probability of non-occurrence, which is not getting a head, getting a tail, the probability of non-occurrence would be Q. For a given coin, for a given object in the ensemble, since I have either the occurrence or non-occurrence, I have this relationship P plus Q is equal to 1, or I can say that Q is equal to 1 minus P. So that's for individual objects in the ensemble. The answer to the question, what is the probability that any n out of these capital N events occur, is given by the binomial distribution. Okay, so the probability, let me write it in blue, the probability that any is an important word here, n out of these capital N events occur is given by the binomial distribution. We have demonstrated this for the spin system. Now let's look at a few other demonstrations. If we have an ideal gas of n molecules that is trapped inside a container, and let's say that the total volume of this container is, so this container has a volume, total volume V0, and I'm looking at two sub-volumes here. So I'm going to look at a sub-volume inside this container. So this is sub-volume V, and this is sub-volume V prime. All right, so I have an imaginary partition. This is a gas at equilibrium. So this is at equilibrium. I have a uniform distribution of gas molecules, the most random distribution. And I have two subvolumes V and V prime, so that these two subvolumes, V plus V prime, add up to the total volume V0. Okay, now I call P the probability of occurrence. So it is the probability that a molecule is in volume V, and the probability of non-occurrence, Q, is the probability that a molecule is in volume V prime. Okay. Now, since I have equilibrium uniformly distributed molecules, uniform distribution implies that this P is the volume V divided by the total volume V0, because the number of molecules on average in volume V should be this number V over V0 fraction multiplied by the total number of molecules N. So I have total number of molecules is N, and the number of molecules in volume V plus the number of molecules in volume V prime is going to be equal to the total number of molecules N. Okay, so P is V over V0, Q is V prime over V0, and let's check if P plus Q is 1. P plus Q is V plus V prime over V0. It is V0 over V0. It's indeed 1. Okay. Then I ask, what is the probability of having N molecules in the subvolume V? Okay, so given that I have capital N molecules, I'm looking for the probability of having N molecules in subvolume V. Well, according to our definition of binomial distribution here, this is exactly the case where the binomial distribution applies. So this probability will be given by Pn is number of molecules, total number of molecules, n factorial, capital N factorial, capital N minus n factorial, P to the n, so it is V over V0 to the n, Q to the n prime, V prime over V0 to the power n prime, where n plus n prime is equal to n. So this is the answer to this question. Given by the binomial distribution. Let's look at another case, tossing of coins or dice. Now the experiment is tossing capital N coins. There are capital N statistically independent events that will occur. For a given coin, what is the probability of having a head? It is equal to the probability of having a tail. It is 1/2 because there is no preference, assuming that the center of mass is in the middle. So this is true for one coin. Okay, so the probability of occurrence P is 1/2. Probability of non-occurrence is 1/2, and P plus Q is equal to 1. Now I ask myself, what is the probability given n coins, capital N coins, n of them will be heads. The probability that n out of capital N coins will be heads. And that is given by the binomial distribution again. So I have n factorial, capital N factorial, capital N minus n factorial, number of combinations of n objects multiplied by 1 over 2 to the power n and 1 over 2 to the power n minus n. So this is going to give me or I can write it as probability is n factorial, capital N factorial, capital N minus n factorial, 1 over 2 to the power capital N. So this will give me the answer for the probability of having any n out of capital N coins will be heads. Now let me look at another case. Now I'm looking at dice. Now tossing n dice. All right. For tossing a die, the possible outcomes are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, as we mentioned previously. Now I'm going to call P the probability that a die lands with number 6 uppermost. And what is this probability? We know what it is because there is no preference over the possible outcomes. It is 1 over 6, the probability of occurrence. Q is the probability that a die does not land with 6 uppermost. This probability is 5 over 6, because if it doesn't land with 6 uppermost, that means it is either 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. And when we have either or, if you remember, we add up the probabilities. So 5 times 1 over 6 is 5 over 6. So indeed I have P plus Q is equal to 1. Now I ask this question, out of capital N dice that I'm tossing, what is the probability that n of them, that is any n of them, landing with 6 uppermost? So that's the probability of occurrence for n out of capital N dice. Again, the answer is given by binomial distribution. Given capital N dice, what is the probability that n of them will be landing with 6 uppermost? Number of combinations of n capital N objects taken n at a time, n factorial, capital N minus n factorial, number of combinations. Probability of occurrence is 1 over 6 to the power n, and non-occurrence is 5 over 6 to the power capital N minus n. So this will be the answer to this question given by the binomial distribution. Okay, so let's summarize what we said. If you have n statistically independent events, for example, tossing n coins and dice, looking at an ideal spin system consisting of n spins, if you do an experiment on this system, you have n statistically independent outcomes. If I call P the probability of occurrence of an possible outcome, Q is the probability of non-occurrence, then P plus Q must be equal to 1, because an event either occurs or doesn't occur. Now, if I ask the probability of having any n out of these capital N events occur, it will be given by the binomial distribution. We have already shown it for the ideal spin system consisting of capital N spins. Now, for the ideal gas of capital N molecules that is trapped in a container, total volume V0 at equilibrium, if you have a subvolume V and subvolume V prime, where you call the number of molecules in Vn, number of molecules in V prime n prime, so that the total number of molecules is capital N. And if you're at equilibrium, you will have the uniform most random distribution. P will be given by V divided by V0. Q will be given by V prime divided by V0. What is P? The probability that a molecule is inside volume V. Okay, what is the probability of having n molecules out of capital N molecules in the subvolume V? It is given by the binomial distribution. Combinations of capital N molecules taken n at a time, P to the n, V over V0 to the n, Q to the n prime, V prime over V0 to the n prime, where n plus n prime is the total number of molecules. If you do this for coins or dice, if you toss n coins, the probability of occurrence of a head is 1/2, tail is 1/2 for one coin. If I ask what is the probability of n out of these capital N coins will give me heads. Once again, it's given by the binomial distribution. Combinations of capital N objects taken n at a time, 1 over 2 to the power n. If I'm tossing capital N dice, and the question I'm asking is the probability of n of them landing with 6 uppermost, then I have to ask for one die. What is the probability of landing with 6 uppermost? It's 1 over 6. Not landing with 6 uppermost, non-occurrence, is 5 over 6. The answer will be given by the binomial distribution again. Combinations multiplied by 1 over 6 to the power n, 5 over 6 to the power capital N minus n.